One of the new features coming to Conan Exiles in Age of Sorcery Chapter 2 is Witch Hunts, a new type of encounter that interacts with the Headhunter event. How do these new encounters work? Well, let's find out. Witch Hunts are a new type of encounter coming to Conan in Chapter 2. There are currently 3 Witch Hunts in the game, and they spawn in the world similar to other encounters like Grave Matters, Portal to Yuggoth, etc. These events consist of a basic formula of a powerful though physically weak sorcerer encased in a magical barrier, guarded by a selection of enemies. These encounters are pretty straightforward and, to be honest, not terribly difficult. I think you'd be able to get through these events quite easily with a decent follower and steel weapons. As mentioned earlier, there are 3 witch hunts in the game on each map. On the Exiled Lands, these 3 encounters can be found in the following locations. The Evil Druid can be found in the northwestern jungle, just outside the mouth to the passage. The Necromancer is found on the right side stairs of the ruins of Zulan up towards the Black Keep. Finally, the Demonologist is found in the volcano between the Shrine of the Oracle and the Path of the Penitent. These events are also present on the Isle of Siptar, but finding them was a different tale than it was for the Exiled Lands. After 2 hours of scouring the map, I found nothing at all, and I can't seem to find anyone else that has found any either. I'm pretty sure this isn't a back-end issue. It's likely that either I just got unlucky with the spawns, or they're in fairly obscure places. If you do end up finding them, leave a comment to let us know and help out the Siptar players. At the core of it, witch hunts are very simple. When approaching the area, you'll firstly notice some sort of sorcery. For the jungle, it's a lightning storm overhead, for the volcano it's a large fiery outburst, and for the one near Zulan, a deep fog. Entering the area, you'll be faced with a number of hazards. Firstly, the enemies surrounding the sorcerer will probably provide the toughest challenge. In the jungle, you'll fight ape-like tusked demons whilst avoiding lightning strikes. In the volcano, you'll fight a number of humanoid demons. And near Zulan, you'll fight a horde of undead, including a few undead archers. I would say the fight in the volcano is probably the toughest one. The demons in there do have a fair amount of health, especially compared to the undead archers or the tusk demons from the other encounters. Once the trash mobs are dead, you can then tackle the sorcerer's barrier. The best way to do this is to simply just swing your weapon at the barrier and it will eventually fall. It'll take a fair few hits, but you'll get it down pretty quickly. From there, you'll finally have to fight the sorcerer himself. The Necromancer fights with a short sword, the Druid with claws, and the Demonologist with an abyssal maul. As I mentioned earlier, they are strong in mind but weak in body due to their corruption, and with only around about 800 health, they are a fairly easy fight. So now that we know how the encounters work, you're probably wondering what the rewards are. I'll be honest, the rewards aren't fantastic, but they're alright. Do remember that this feature is still in test live, and the rewards may be rebalanced before they are pushed to the live game in December. The unique reward from these encounters are Magi skulls. These are used in the Headhunter event that will take place during Chapter 2 and are the most valuable sorcerer's item that you can give to the Khitan mercenaries. That being said, the Headhunter event is limited time and these Magi skulls may be removed from the loot pool once Chapter 2 finishes, unless they're given another use. I do already have a video covering the Headhunter mechanic in its entirety, so if you are looking for more information, click the card in the top right. The other rewards are honestly just fairly standard. All the sorcerers seem to drop a small quantity of dragon powder and demon blood, alongside a mixed bag of seemingly early to mid-game resources and gear. Not a terrible reward, especially considering how easy the event is, but it's nothing really to write home about. So what's my opinion on the witch hunts? Well, I think they fit quite nicely into the early and mid-game slot in the encounters system, and of course they do tie in nicely to the ongoing story of the Age of Sorcery. It's really cool to see NPCs in this setting wielding sorcery and seeming very powerful, and hopefully in future chapters we'll get to see even more powerful sorcerers. I can think of a few masters of the Eldritch arts that I would love to see in-game. Thanks for watching. The witch hunts are a small but welcome addition into Chapter 2, and when thrown into the mix with all the other encounters that were added in Age of Sorcery Chapter 1, I think it does help to give a little more early to mid-game content to players that want it. Also, the visual of fighting off a horde in the Necromancer hunt is just great. It's definitely my favourite of the 3. If you enjoy my content, all the links to my Twitter, Discord, Patreon, Host Havoc affiliate page, NordVPN discount and NordPass discount are available in the description below. However, of course, you can simply just leave a like, a comment or subscribe, Any of those are very greatly appreciated. Patrons get a bunch of nice benefits, including sneak peeks of videos, your name in every video, custom-made wallpapers in 1080p and 4K resolutions, full-size build blueprints, Discord roles, and more. That being said, a massive thanks to all of our esteemed coffee cultists on screen now for continuing to support the channel over on Patreon. Again, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you soon.